So you want to build a cattle panel greenhouse, but how much does it really cost to build one? In this video, I'm going to break it down into 5 basic cost categories, and then at the end, I'll show you how you can even save more money. So let's get started. So the 5 categories are lumber, structure, fasteners, hardware, and cover, with lumber being the largest category. So let's break that one down first. So the lumber category includes 3 subcategories. The first one is framing, and framing's comprised of the base, the end walls, the lower bench, the bench supports, the ridge, and then the window and door. Next, we have what I call miscellaneous, and that includes basically the tack strips, which hold the plastic to the frame. And then you got the window stops, which provide a seal for the door and the window. And then you have your automatic vent opener block. The last subcategory for lumber is the bench top and upper shelves. I used all untreated cedar fence pickets for the bench top itself or the bench surface, and then the upper shelves also. So the total lumber package cost with all those 3 subcategories is $247.96. The next category is structure. It's comprised of basically 3 16-foot by 50-inch 4-gauge cattle panels, and then a package of 25 of these panel connectors. Total cost for that is $116.61. My least favorite category is fasteners. I've got the Craig screws, wood screws, zip ties, some smaller screws, nails that I use for the tack strips, some stainless steel screws for the upper shelves, these arrow staplers used to kind of temporarily hold the plastic in place till I put the real tack strips in place, the fence staples for the cattle panels, attaching that to the frame. Of course, got rebar for holding down the base. And then I use pneumatic staples on the door tack strips and the window tack strips. Total cost for this is $111.38. After that, we got the hardware. The hardware includes the automatic vent opener, the angle brackets for the ridge, hinges for the doors and windows, S-hooks for the upper shelves, the barrel bolt for the door, little, latch hook for the door as well, spring for the door. I got jack chain for the upper shelves, and then of course the door handles. Total cost is $104.72. Then we come to the cover. Included in the cover category is the pipe insulation, which protects the plastic from the overall frame. Then, of course, you got the 6mm greenhouse plastic for a total cost of $74.51. So the total cost for all 5 categories, lumber, structure, fasteners, hardware, and cover, is $655.17, which I don't think is bad at all, considering what you're getting. You're getting a 12 by 7-foot area enclosed. It won't blow away. For me, it's lasted 5 years and still going strong. So I think it's a pretty good price. But the question is, can you save money? And what's the alternative? So let's look at the alternative. So one alternative that I see people doing videos on is this Yardistry, this Costco Yardistry greenhouse. Basically 8 by 10, smaller than the enclosed space of the cattle panel greenhouse. It has less bench space than the cattle panel greenhouse. Plus they want $2,000 for it. That's pretty crazy. And then when you add taxes to that, you're looking at $2,150. So I could build 3 of the cattle panel greenhouses for the price with taxes that they're asking for this Yardistry model. It may look cuter. The cattle panel greenhouse is a little homely, but it's functional and it certainly won't blow away. Not, at least not unless you have a hurricane or a tornado. So ultimately, I can save $1,500 by building a cattle panel greenhouse versus going and buying this at Costco. So the question still remains, can I save even more money? Yeah, I'm that cheap. Let's check that out. So here's what I came up with to save even more money. First off, make it a little smaller. So instead of 3 cattle panels, I'm only using 2 cattle panels. Adjust the framing. So basically, I used all 2x4s. In fact, the majority of the lumber is 8 foot long, and with the exception of these 2 skids, which are 10 foot long. Also, I eliminated all of the cedar fence pickets. So the benches and the upper shelves are 2x4s. However, it did add a little more end framing, but it's still all designed for 1020 trays, and you can get plenty of those in there. In February of 2025, the current estimate that I come up with is $433.40. The estimate we just discussed for the original plans is $655.17. So you can get an additional savings of $221.77 by building a budget version of the cattle panel greenhouse, which I think is more than adequate. So which one would you build? The original version or the budget version? Let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to build the original version, I'll leave a link to the plans that I used in the description. Also, if you'd like to see a video of my original build, click right here. Thanks for watching.